Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Don. This is Rockin' the Country. I do non-pop country music reactions and reviews. This is a reaction. MontaukEd made a gift to the channel for me to do this one of Tammy's, Almost Persuaded. And so Ed, thank you for this gift, my friend. Is this going to touch my heartstrings? I'm going to guess it is, but it could be a funny song. I don't know. I did David Houston's original version of this song a long time ago, and I don't remember it, but I'm pretty sure his was the original, and Tammy is covering it. So let's find out why Tammy is almost persuaded. I love titles of songs like that because it's not I'm persuaded, because then you're like, what am I persuaded of? But almost persuaded. But I'll bet she'll get there. I don't know.
Last night, all alone in a bar room.
Oh boy.
Met a man with a drink in his hand. He had baby blue eyes, coal black hair,
What a
and
voice.
a smile that a girl understands.
I love that line.
He came and sat down at my table, and as he placed his hand over mine, I found myself wanting to kiss him, for temptation was flowing like wine.
She's married.
And I was almost persuaded.
Oh, I like this rendition.
Myself of my pride. Almost persuaded to push my conscience aside.
Yeah.
Then we danced and he whispered, I need you. Let me take you away and be your man. Then I looked into his eyes and I saw it, the reflection of my wedding band.
Yeah.
And I was almost persuaded to let strange lips lead me on.
You shouldn't be on the dance floor, baby.
Almost persuaded, but your sweet love made me stop and go home.
You know, I like, okay, so David Houston's, obviously, I heard that from the male perspective. I'm pretty sure it was not just his songwriting, but it was him singing. Now we have the female side, same deal, but she's got the sweet love at home. And it's like, well, why are you out in a bar by yourself? And why are you dancing, allowing yourself to dance with another guy? And I've no doubt that I said this the first time I did this. It's just that you don't allow yourself the luxury. You don't start down that path. Because who said it? It's easier to, I think it was Mark Twain or somebody, it's easier to stay out than to get out. Once you start something, it's harder to get out of it, no matter what it is. I mean, whether it's drugs or whatever it might be, anything, it could even be a good thing. It's just harder to get out of it than to stay out. And so just don't get started down that path where you're like, then the self-indictments and incriminations begin to happen because you start thinking, oh my God, I almost kissed another guy. I'd have to live, in her case, I'd have to live with that. Or if you did do it, even though you didn't sleep with the guy or don't go any further, you still have that guilty conscience like, whoa. But she's got a sweet love at home. And you're like, oh no. And we got none of the backstory here. Like, why is she out? It's not that she's out with her girlfriends. I mean, you can kind of understand if you're out with your girlfriends and some guy asks you to dance. Generally speaking, if you're married, you ought to say no. That's my approach. I don't know. I just don't have the bandwidth or the desire. If I'm with a woman, and I don't mean sleeping, I mean if I'm emotionally related and interacting and involved with a woman, I don't have the bandwidth to do anything else, period. I just don't have the interest. So that's where like a song like this, I'm like, no, just why are you out? Even if you're with your girlfriends, all right, fair enough. Your girlfriends should keep you from doing anything you shouldn't do. So even if you're going to two-step with this guy, you know your girlfriends are watching, and that's probably going to keep you from doing anything going too far with it. But if you're out by yourself and you don't have that influence, keeping you a bit more reserved, I don't know. Just don't put yourself in harm's way. So, oh, Ed, you love doing this to me. I love that about you. That and a lot of other things I love about you. But this is, I'm going to rate this song. I don't know what I gave the first one. I have no idea what I gave the first one. But this was Tammy. She had that delicate... But the fact that it was sung from a female perspective, I mean, women suffer from the same temptations as guys do, you know, and this song just emblematizes that. But the number that popped into my head was a 9.8. The instrumentation on this song, too, was just so right. It just blended so well with her voice and her sensitivity to the song that it hits. It's human nature. It's that sliver of life. It's a vignette. It's a moment in time. She didn't cave in. Good for her. Go home and don't go out by yourself again, because you're prone, as this song reveals. So there it is. All right, Ed, thank you again, my friend. All right, folks, have a great day. I'll see you on another video. Stay faithful and keep rocking the country.